In a world vastly transformed by science and technology, some corners of our planet hold on to practices that seem almost beyond belief. Among these are the Korowai people of Papua, Indonesia, known for their adherence to ancient customs, including cannibalism. Today, we're venturing into the heart of the southeastern part of Papua New Guinea, a land where the past and present coexist in a delicate balance. Picture yourself lost in the vast Pacific Ocean, finding solace on an island that appears to be a haven. This land, however, with its dense rainforests and extreme weather conditions, is home not only to formidable wildlife but also to a community whose way of life might challenge every norm you know. Welcome to another journey of discovery on our channel. If you love learning about the wonders of human expressions and want to expand your cultural repertoire, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Join us in creating the largest online repository of cultures, peoples, and traditions. Support this initiative and never miss any of our fascinating episodes. In the untamed wilderness of Papua, the Korowai Tribe lives in isolation from the modern world. Their existence, unchanged for centuries, is a window into a lifestyle that most of the world has forgotten. But who are the Korowai, and what happened when they first encountered Western explorers in 1970? Imagine a life completely secluded in nature, and suddenly, you're faced with people from an unknown world. This became the Korowai's reality in 1970 when Western explorers stumbled upon their land. This encounter was a moment of awe and apprehension for both parties. The Korowai, a tribe with no knowledge of the world beyond their forest, suddenly faced the unknown. It was a transformative moment, a realization of a larger world beyond their forest realm. The interaction marked a new era for the Korowai, gradually exposing them to external influences and inevitably altering their traditional lifestyle. However, this contact also brought to light the challenges of preserving the Korowai's unique culture in a rapidly changing world. The story of the Korowai presents us with a compelling dilemma. How do we respect and preserve the rich heritage of a tribe like the Korowai in an ever-connected world, without disrupting their ancestral way of life? And there is also an ethical dilemma. How should the global community ethically respond to such deeply ingrained cultural practices that are starkly at odds with widely accepted norms? Does the world have a right or responsibility to intervene in these practices, or should we respect the autonomy of an isolated tribe, preserving their cultural integrity even when it challenges our own moral boundaries? To truly comprehend the practice of cannibalism among the Korowai, we must first delve into the fabric of their culture. Understanding their beliefs and lifestyle is key to grasping why such a practice, which seems so alien and incomprehensible to the modern world, exists within their society. It's not an isolated phenomenon but a part of a larger, complex system that defines their way of life. The Korowai tribe lives in a world where the spiritual and physical realms are seamlessly intertwined. Their existence is a testament to their deep connection with the forest that sustains and guides them. As hunters and gatherers, the Korowai depend on the forest for both physical nourishment and spiritual guidance. Their world is inhabited by a myriad of spirits, guardians of nature, ancestral souls, and entities beyond our understanding. But how do these profound beliefs influence their everyday life and choices? What insights can we gain from their intimate and respectful relationship with the natural world? In the Korowai society, the forest is a living, breathing entity, filled with spirits that oversee every aspect of life. This spiritual dimension permeates their entire existence, influencing how they hunt, gather, and interact with each other and their environment. The Korowai do not simply use the forest for resources, they live in a reciprocal relationship with it, always mindful of the spiritual consequences of their actions. This respect for the forest and its inhabitants is not based on superstition but on a sophisticated understanding of the balance of life. The Korowai's spiritual connection with the forest provides a critical context for understanding their practice of cannibalism. It's a practice shrouded in ritual and meaning, deeply embedded in their belief system. This cultural practice, while challenging for outsiders to understand, highlights the incredible diversity of human societies and the various ways cultures adapt to their surroundings. To understand the ritual of cannibalism among the Korowai, it's crucial to approach it with an anthropological perspective, recognizing its deep-seated roots in their cultural and spiritual beliefs. It's important to note that the practice of cannibalism is not a commonplace event in their daily lives but is reserved for specific, rare circumstances. The Korowai believe in the presence of kakua, which are malevolent spirits that take human form. In their worldview, when a tribe member dies unnaturally, it is often attributed to the actions of a kakua. The Korowai perceive these spirits as threats not only to the individual but to the entire community. The ritual of cannibalism is conducted as a form of spiritual justice and protection, targeting the alleged kakua. When a death occurs, the tribe's spiritual leader, often a shaman, is called upon to identify the kakua. This identification process involves spiritual discernment and consultation with the tribe's ancestral spirits. Once a person is accused of being a kakua, the ritual unfolds in several stages. The accused is often killed in a communal effort, signifying the collective action of expelling the evil spirit. The killing of a kakua is considered a solemn and necessary act, performed to safeguard the community's well-being. After the death of the kakua, the ritualistic consumption of the body follows. This act is not driven by a need for physical sustenance but is a deeply symbolic gesture. By consuming the kakua, the tribe believes they are annihilating the malevolent spirit and preventing it from causing further harm. It's important to note that this practice is not an act of aggression towards the person but towards the spirit they are believed to harbor. The ritual of cannibalism among the Korowai is a complex process, imbued with spiritual significance and community involvement. It reflects their understanding of the spiritual world and its interaction with the physical realm. This practice, while difficult for outsiders to comprehend, is a part of the Korowai's unique cultural and spiritual system, rooted in their deep connection with the forest and its hidden forces. In modern times, the practice of cannibalism among the Korowai has become increasingly rare, partly due to external influences and the gradual integration with wider Indonesian society. However, its historical and cultural significance remains a critical part of understanding the Korowai's unique worldview and their ways of dealing with spiritual threats. The Korowai people, often noted for being among the last known tribes to practice cannibalism, have much more to their culture than this singular aspect. Beyond this controversial practice lies a rich and complex society, with numerous cultural facets that are equally fascinating and noteworthy. One of the most remarkable elements of Korowai culture is their ingenious treehouse architecture. They are symbols of the Korowai's deep bond with nature and their impressive adaptability. Towering as high as 35 meters above the forest floor, these treehouses are not just practical solutions for protection from floods, insects, and potential threats, but also a significant part of their cultural identity. Constructing these high-altitude homes is a skillful art, passed down through generations. The Korowai select sturdy trees, like the resilient banyan, to provide a solid foundation. They skillfully craft the framework from the forest's timber, binding it with rattan, demonstrating an intimate understanding of their natural resources. The creation of a treehouse is a community endeavor, reflecting the tribe's cooperative spirit and communal way of life. Yet, the Korowai's culture extends far beyond their treetop dwellings. They have a rich repertoire of herbal knowledge, using the diverse flora of the forest for both healing and spiritual practices. Their oral traditions, full of myths and folklore, provide a window into their worldview and societal values. Rituals and customs surrounding significant life events, such as birth, marriage, and death, are deeply spiritual and steeped in tradition. Their artistic expressions, seen in body decorations, tool designs, and weapon crafting, showcase the Korowai's creativity and connection to their heritage. The rhythm of their music, marked by drumbeats and tribal chants, is an intrinsic part of their ceremonies, echoing the pulse of the forest that surrounds them. These cultural dimensions paint a comprehensive picture of the Korowai people, a community that has managed to preserve their unique way of life and traditions, even as the modern world encroaches upon them. In an age where globalization and technological advancement are rapidly reshaping the world, even the most isolated communities are not immune to change. The Korowai, a tribe that has lived in seclusion for centuries, now stands at a crossroads, facing the reality of a world that is vastly different from their traditional way of life. As the modern world encroaches on their isolated territory, the Korowai face significant challenges. The lush rainforests they call home are under threat from deforestation, a phenomenon that not only destroys their natural habitat but also disrupts their traditional hunting and gathering practices. Climate change, bringing unpredictable weather patterns, further complicates their ability to sustain their way of life. External influences, from the influx of modern technology to increased contact with outside cultures, pose additional challenges. How is the tribe coping with these rapid transformations, and what strategies are they employing to navigate this new world? The future of the Korowai is a topic of great concern and speculation. Can they maintain their unique culture and traditional practices in the face of globalization and environmental challenges? Will they find a way to integrate the benefits of the modern world while preserving the essence of their heritage? What do you think? Tell us in the comments. As we conclude our journey into the enigmatic world of the Korowai, we've uncovered facets of a culture that challenges our understanding of human civilization. We've delved into their practice of cannibalism, a complex ritual that is a part of their belief system, interwoven with their way of life in the dense rainforests of Papua. This tradition, while difficult for many to comprehend, is a stark reminder of the diversity of human cultural practices around the globe. Now, we turn to you, our audience, with a question: what aspect of the Korowai culture intrigued you the most? Would you dare to visit this remote tribe and experience their unique way of life firsthand? Let us know in the comments below. And what other cultures and traditions are you curious about? Let us know which ones you'd like us to explore next. If you found this exploration enlightening and want to continue discovering the diverse cultures and traditions our world has to offer, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us bring more of these fascinating stories to you. Don't forget to check out the pinned comment for links to our exclusive ebooks, including in-depth explorations of unique cultures and their cuisines. These books offer a deeper dive into the lives and practices of people from all corners of the world, enriching your understanding and appreciation of global diversity. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. Stay tuned for more cultural explorations and discoveries in our upcoming videos. Until next time.